Hi everyone, I'm Chef Vivien, French chef. Today, French butter, homemade French butter. You will see today how to make homemade butter from liquid cream. So it will be how to do some unsalted butter, salted butter, and after aromatized butter. Every time I have liquid cream in my storage, so I have possibility to make butter if I don't have. If you want to buy a very nice liquid cream but it's in a big volume and you need just half of this volume, what you will do after with the left cream, liquid cream, so you can use it and make butter. And the butter you can store it for some weeks in the fridge and for some months in the freeze. So it's a good solution also for this. So for this I need liquid cream at minimum, I will say 33% fat. You need hand whisker, pastry maker, whatever. You need very cold from the freeze bowl, very cold whisk. So finally we start like to make a chantilly or whipped cream. I will show you when it's whipped cream, the texture, and after when it starts to change to broke, in France we say it's broken, we say, and after when you start to make butter and to separate, what will happen, we will separate the fat from the water. Now we have, we can say, a smooth liquid whipped cream. The whipped cream, when you use to make a dessert, when you mix with another thing to make a mousse. If we go further, we will have whipped cream like for chantilly when you put icing sugar. Now I have whipped cream like for chantilly. It's a little bit more dense. Now I follow to the end. Now you see it's really more yellow, quite yellow color. And it will start to separate, to make the separation very soon. Now it starts to make like a kind of little puree, let's say. And you can let it like this, because by noise you can understand when it starts, because we will listen the liquid moving. Now it's not, now it's also kind of puree with little pieces, start to be butter. And now I start to listen liquid. Up. Now as you see there is butter and in the bottom the water, which is the whey. Now we follow, I take the cream which is remaining on the border to incorporate. Now it's finished. We have all the whey. You see the whey separated and the butter in the whisker. So now it's time to wash this and to have whey and butter that we will wash with in a cold water. There you see all the water, all the whey. The whey you can use it for many things. The whey you can cook it and transform it in a kind of cheese. You can mix it and put instead of milk in pancakes. You can do some bakery. Instead of milk, in for instance in brioche, in milky bread. You can use it to marinate chicken meat. Now I take all the remaining butter. Now this butter we need to wash it. That is why first you press your butter, is going as you see more whey. Now in the old time we have any farm have his own device to make butter, which is called barat. It can be different material, but usually it was a wood thing, kind of big barrel with a kind of whisker, which is not, but which was beating the cream, and with hand, and you get some butter. Beurre de barat. Water, ice cube. Some ice cube if it's a little bit hot. Once again, just I was talking about farm, cow, milk, Milk, you take 10 liters of milk, you let it in a cold place. The cream is going up. You take the cream, you eat it. You take a part of this cream, you beat it, and you get butter. So water has to be very, very cold. Otherwise, you will not mix, but it will be difficult to manage. So now the question is to wash the butter. So I have clean hands, I have cold water, and I press my butter. I do with my hands because I don't have special thing to exit more whey in the water. And now you will see the color of the water. You press, you press, you wash, you press. You see some whey still going out here, so you follow the process. Up, you see, up, water, white water, this whey, and you rinse. And now you see the water change the color, it's white. You decide yourself the taste of your butter. Why? Because if you let a little bit, you don't rinse a lot, you will let a little bit of whey. And if you let a little bit of whey, after some days, 2-3 days in the fridge, so it will maturate a little bit in the fridge and you have a good countryside taste that you cannot get in the butter that you will buy in the store. Now I have my unsalted butter, so butter. You need to beat it a little bit more after water to form it. So there is special wood things with some form like a mortar to do this job. But I'm not a butter maker, so I don't have it. So I use what I have. In my house, my father's house, we had goat and we make goat cheese and sometimes we make goat butter. And we have a thing, it's kind of, it's a bowl and another bowl, more little, smaller, with holes. So you put the butter in the part of the holes. Here you put iced water and you keep the butter like this. And in the summer, in the terrace, you can have enjoy butter and radish and salt with bread, as a French guy. So this is unsalted butter. It's ready. You can eat it with a lot of pleasure. To exit a little bit more whey and more water, that will not stay any water inside. So you work it a bit. And when it's done, now it's done. There is no exit, no one water. So it's done. So you have your unsalted butter. You put in a paper, you store it in the fridge, and it's okay. So now this you can take as a base and do many kind of butter. I will show you with algae and salted, but you can put in this powder of dry shrimps, truffle. You can put lemon skin, you can put orange skin, you can put algae, you can put of course parsley, of course garlic, of course ginger, and whatever. I weight my butter, and from this weight I will put you can put for half salted butter, you can put from 2 to 4% of salt. And after there is salty butter when you put 6%, but for me it's too much. And I really prefer about 2.5%, 3%. And now I put some algae. It's a mix of algae to put for salad or whatever. It's a dry mix of algae. I like it so much. It's full of vitamin, minerals, and it makes a nice, wonderful butter. So now I mix, and I have a luxury butter, like in many stars Michelin restaurant. This butter with powder of mushrooms, you use it to finish your risotto with porcini. Of course, it changes your risotto. So now I form my butter. Now put in paper and I will try to make pliage like in the store. I'm not usually not so good for this, but I will try because I'm not good, but I like to do this geste like you go in a butcher and you make this. I like to see this geste. Maybe because it's usually a promise of good taste. Hop, like this, and after, hop, more or less like this. I finish my little packaging with marketing sticker. Our butter is ready. You can enjoy it with a nice piece of baguette. Butter and baguette, it's every time nice with good friends. Don't forget to put like and subscribe to this channel.